Hey, Dan Meyer, and I am back at you once again with 5 more tips on how a Filipino virtual assistant can land an American business client. So today we're going to talk about the topic of branding. As a virtual assistant, you should have your own brand. And that brand should be pretty strong and pretty easy to recognize when it comes to making you stand out from everybody else. Because most virtual assistants don't think about branding themselves. Even if they're in business doing branding for clients, they still don't do it for themselves. So this is a chance for you to kind of step up and be different. So we're talking about 5 tips today, right? So tip number 1, know your brand inside and out. What that means is that you should know your brand colors. You should know your font. You should know your style. You should know how your brand looks and feels, and it should be consistent across all your social media. If you have a website, you have a Facebook business page, you have a page where you put your portfolio, whatever it is that you're doing, whether it be LinkedIn or Twitter or Pinterest or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, they should all have the same name. They should all have the same what you do. They should be consistent. Even your personal stuff, you should try to put some kind of brand in it because people will find it. Clients will be out there looking to see if you're legit. They'll be looking to see if you're someone they want to work with. So if they see a consistent brand, they're going to know that you're actually serious about what you want to do. Also, you want to think about your brand as far as how well it positions you. So you want to think about things that complement you. You want to think about things that speak to who you are, your logo, again, the color you choose to use, the font style you choose, right? So for example, my logo here, Sonic Analytics, right? I have an analytics company. We do training in the Philippines, United States. We're all about trying to find work for Filipino virtual assistants for clients in the United States. So we're connecting people across the ocean, hence the globe. The globe is blue and green, which gives me the font colors that you see on my branding. The rocket ship is because I like to travel and I like to bring things from one place to another. So you have that. So the branding really speaks to who I am. I also have blue-green eyes, so I wear a lot of blue-green clothes. So that's why you see this in my branding. Think about that for you. What is your branding? What do you do that makes you stand out? Do you have a certain style, a certain color, a certain font that speaks to you? Number 2, you want to think about really how to make your brand stand alone. And I recommend a book or a website you can go check out called Enchantment by Guy Kawasaki. It's about how to position your brand so it's enchanting. You want your brand to be the top brand in your area. If you're a virtual assistant who specializes in video editing, you want to stand out from the crowd. And you do that by positioning your brand that you're the expert, that you provide good quality, that you are the person people want to hire. You got to think about this. What does your potential client see when they first interact with you? Do they see really cool, easy to read, fun, engaging stuff? If they do, they're going to want to work with you. They're going to want to spend their money on you to help them make more money. That should make sense. I hope it does. Number 3, promise what you will deliver. If you are a graphic designer, then you deliver high quality graphic designers that will build engagement for your customers. You say it like that. You put that in your marketing, in your branding for yourself. When you send off examples of your work, when you have things posted on your social media, you want to kind of have people get a sense of the fact that you are likable, you are trustworthy, and you will deliver value for what you say you can do. If you do that, you're going to find yourself really busy pretty quickly. Number 4, show your brand personality. Who are you? My brand, although I have the colors and the fonts and the style and the rocket ship and the globe, this is really my brand, right? So my credibility, my experience, my ability to speak to people and connect people, that's my brand. So I'm featured in pretty much all of our branding because I am that person that people can work with to either find work or find people to take work away from them because they're too busy. So that's really my personality. I'm the connector. I'm the guy right here, the guy in the middle, the guy you want to talk to, that guy you know. That's what I build my branding around, by showing my personality. I am a little bit sometimes a little, serious, but I try to be silly sometimes and be human. I'm a little older, and I have, a certain persona about me that comes across as somebody who just knows what he's talking about. And so I build that into my branding. Most of my photos I share are either me sharing a quote that I come up with, or there's something that I've said at an event. You see a lot of me speaking on stage or speaking in front of a room. That all builds to my brand. So what is your brand? What do you want your clients to see when they go looking for you? So number 5, share your story. So once you've got your brand down, you got to share it. So I throw a lot of videos out there on YouTube. I do a lot of things on Instagram and on Facebook that talk about my story. I love the Philippines. I love going to the Philippines. I miss being in the Philippines. I love the Filipino culture. So when people ask me, why are my team in the Philippines? I can talk about it from an area of expertise. So when I talk about the Philippines, it's out of experience. I've been there. I know people. I've spent a lot of time there. Same thing with American business clients, right? I've been an American business owner. I've been a small business owner for 10 years. I know what I'm talking about. So that's my story, and I share it. I share my experiences. I share what I love about both countries. I share how important it is to me to connect people. And I try to really push to people through my brand that if they do business with me, whether they be a virtual assistant or they be an American business client, that they're going to get valuable content, that they're going to get good results, and that they're both going to benefit from it. It's a win-win-win. So that's my brand story. What is your brand story, and how are you sharing it? So that's my 5 tips for today. I hope it helps. Now I encourage you to go out and think about your brand and decide what it is that your brand is and how you share it. Even as a newbie virtual assistant, you can have a very powerful brand. Look at other brands out there that aren't good, other virtual assistants, other people trying to find work, and they look like everyone else. You can stand out. All you got to do is come up with a really killer brand. So that's my talk for today. I hope it helped. Now go out there and brand something with your story. Have a great day.